Big Boy's
Big
Neighborhood.
Boy.
All righty, it's about that time for us to go ahead and get uncut in here. Yeah.
It's Big
All
Boys
righty, ladies and gentlemen.
Podcast. Listen,
Uncut,
it's
the
everything we couldn't
podcast.
say on the air. Big Boys Uncut.
All righty.
Podcast.
Now let's get the show started.
If you guys ever see, man, why are they moving around like that? Why is Ide doing a Macarena right now? Why is Yasmin and Dominique in the background dancing? It's because our video guy who does everything, he tells us we need to dance during the intro.
Yes.
I was
All
swimming.
righty. Say what now?
I was swimming.
I noticed that.
Okay.
That was dope as hell.
Thank you.
I wasn't going to say it, but I gave it to our guest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah,
I
for
decided
those
to
out
swim
there,
this
Natalia
time.
was swimming
Yeah.
on this one, man.
This one.
Yeah.
Who knows
show
what's
you
going to
right.
happen next time?
I know, man. I can't wait
It's
till
gonna be-
tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I love you, Natalia. Go ahead now. All righty, man. Before we do anything, man, we got to get into this Rams game because
Oh
it's
my
going to get a
gosh,
little
man.
serious after this one.
Yo, Monday Night Football, the
Yeah.
game that was scheduled to play in Mexico City and in Estadio Azteca was played in L.A., man, and
Yeah.
it lived up to every single hype
Hey,
that
man,
we were expecting,
you
bro.
couldn't have written a better script than what that
Damn.
game looked like.
No, even the commentators were like, we're just from Hollywood. Did the scriptwriters come over here and just write this up? Like, what's going on right
Dude,
now?
just the score. It was like, man.
the score was 54
I won
to
better than you.
51.
I won. Oh, we're almost here. I was like,
Yeah.
man.
It was like even me and my buddy were going back and forth. It's like we were playing a video game, bro. That's what it
Yeah.
looked like. Like you're just scoring on
was-
each other, boom, going back and forth. Bam,
Was
bam,
someone
bam, bam.
like favored to win that game?
It was the
The
Rams.
team with the most.
Oh, really?
okay.
Okay.
yeah.
I was gonna say the team with the
It
most
was
points.
the Rams.
but, yeah.
Vegas lost their ass because
Really, though?
Yeah, normally when you bet, there's a thing called an over/under, right? So equally, both teams have to put up whatever number they say. So this one was 63. They knew there were two high-scoring teams, right? So they said we're gonna put it at 63. For two teams to score 63 is like very hard.
Right,
But
right.
they thought these two teams would do it or not do it. So you bet whether it's going to be under 63 or over 63, however much money you want. Man, Vegas lost their ass because for sure everybody was going under.
Right.
They didn't think they were going to score up to
Really?
63 points. Dog, they scored 105
Wow.
Yeah, man.
points. The most, probably
That's
the most
crazy.
That's the highest of any Monday
Did you
Night
take
Football.
the over under?
I didn't do any of those bets.
Right.
I
'Cause
wanted the
over
Rams
under,
to
you
win.
would think like, man, are each one of them gonna score 30 and somebody's going? You know what I'm saying? Like
That is tough. No one would ever thought think about scoring 51 points and it wasn't enough to beat a team.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Football.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
51 points sound like a college basketball score.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. But it was a hell of a game.
One of the most, they're calling this one of the most epic football games of all time. man.
And they brought out a lot of first responders, and
Yeah,
you know
that
what
was
I'm saying.
amazing. A great tribute to
they
everything.
did it right, man. A lot of the cats had on the LAFD hats
Nice.
as
yeah,
well.
which was really dope.
Yeah,
So.
man. So it was a good night.
Rams first place, man.
Yeah, I know, huh?
That's
How does that
crazy.
feel?
Those
for you.
uniforms look good too. Yeah, what does that do for you with your Chargers,
Yeah.
man?
Well, it was
To get
bitter-
Los Angeles
It
Chargers.
was bittersweet because I hate the Chiefs and they're in our division as a
Got you,
Charger
got
fan.
you, got you,
so
got
I'm
you.
glad they lost. And you got to give it up to LA, man, regardless.
What
Do-
are the
do you?
chances of Rams making it to the Super Bowl?
They're up there. They have to make
Hurt
it.
your heart to say that.
Yeah, but like I said, all it takes is one game when you're in the playoffs, bro.
That's true.
Win or
Yeah.
go home. That's it, homie.
Yeah, that sounds a little negative.
Yeah.
So
Didn't it sound
Sound a
like
little
that sounds like
salty a little
yeah.
bit.
That was
Trying
kind
to
A
say
of
that
little
they
bitter
ain't gonna make it
towards
past
that
the
end.
that was kind of shitty right there, if I may say so. That
my
was,
bad. Fuck.
that was quite shitty for you to
Yeah, I'm
say
a
that.
Chargers
But
fan, I
yeah,
gotta
I see. I can tell
Yeah.
by the shittiness that you have. It wasn't even shade. It was just shit.
Ooh.
Alrighty now,
Yeah.
man. Where do we go? Do we go to Tekashi or do we go to Ivanka? Because I'm ready for both of them.
Let's go Ivanka,
let's
bro.
go
All right.
Ivanka.
All right, Ivanka Trump. What's going on
She's
with
an
this
idiot.
lady?
This, like,
Fucking ass.
how many times are we going to see this? Because I feel like it just happens over and over and over again. During the campaign of Trump, when he was trying to become president, he was, pointing all these things out about Barack. He was pointing things out about Hillary. He was pointing the finger at Bernie. Whoever he wanted to do one, they're wrong, they're wrong, they're wrong. And now everything that they were wrong for, now his people are doing
Even more so.
even more so.
And it's crazy because he would still bring up Hillary Clinton and her emails.
Oh, my
And his
gosh.
main thing was release the emails,
Yes.
lock her
For
up,
the
lock her up,
longest
lock her up,
time.
lock her up.
The entire campaign was about Hillary's emails.
Emails.
And what he was
So-
going to do if she got into the presidency.
Yeah,
Like we were
it was so wrong. So what happened with Ivanka?
So then she went ahead and used her private email to discuss government things.
Wasn't that the
Hundreds
same
of
Like,
thing?
emails.
isn't that the same thing?
Hundreds
Ivanka
of
Trump
emails.
at gmail.com.
And it's like
Yeah.
you can't sit here and say I didn't know.
Sitting here with the missile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up? Air Force
Yeah.
One will be here today.
She is though. She is. She's trying
She's
to say.
trying- No.
Oh, I didn't know.
That she's
Ignorant.
under-
She's trying
Hey,
to
dude,
be
there is no
ignorant.
such thing called ignorance to the law.
For real.
You can't go with how the fuck do you not know? Your
Come on.
dad did all that fucking bullshit.
Come
Yeah.
on.
How do you not know? Like, you know what I'm saying? For everything, lock her up. She's a criminal, crooked Hillary, all that shit.
That's
That's
whack.
your daughter now.
Like, I want
Now you got to step up to the plate and say the same shit about your daughter, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
A murderer is a fucking murderer.
I wish I want someone to go in and like take a screenshot or like a video of when Trump was saying like lock her up
Oh,
and
they-
do emails and then see her in the background and be like
yeah,
like
yeah.
put something
you know
fake
what?
in her head
You
or something.
created. Stop waiting on everybody else to do that
I
work.
don't know how to do that kind of
Jesus
figure it
stuff.
Christ.
out.
Get with Daniel, man. He
Okay.
don't have nothing else to
I
do.
can direct it.
Yeah.
You put it together.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Daniel, you know what we need, alrighty? So
Yeah.
please.
I'd
try
like
to-
it right here.
Try to fit another 15 hours into the 50 hours a day work that you have already. and get that for us.
and
But
get
you know
paid
what, Big-
deductions.
You're right though. Like if he doesn't come out and say something that is similar, like he's not going to.
You know
but
he's
like,
not.
He's not.
You know that he's not, man.
He's not.
But
The
I want him
hypocrisy,
to.
man.
Hey, dude, I would call
Yeah.
my daughter and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you know dad ran on that campaign.
Yes.
That was
What
my
are
whole
you doing?
thing.
Yeah,
Good
man.
job.
Yeah,
one job,
Wa-
Ivanka.
Was that
Yeah, I
was that
don't
your
know.
Donald Trump right there?
Yeah. I
That
don't
was
know.
my whole thing. The fuck was that? Did y'all hear Donald Trump? That was my whole thing. Oh, you had one job.
That sounds like.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. You know what I'm
My
saying?
bad. I don't
But
know
you
the
know what?
difference,
I mean,
but I'm
all
just
you got to do
saying.
is say Trump before it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
gosh.
I want Hillary to shade it. I'm waiting for her
man.
response.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Everybody should shade it. Hell, we are.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I'm just saying this, man. He ran his whole campaign. That
On her
never,
emails.
yeah, that he never let that go, and he still say it to this day. So it's just crazy that your daughter is being caught up with the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds childish, but nah. Alrighty,
What you
I
get?
said it. You know what I'm saying? As a grown man, I shouldn't even nah,
That's a
but I
grown
did.
man.
But it's so
Yeah,
crazy
fuck
though,
it.
big because even
I was
as-
gonna put my fingers in my ears too, my thumbs. But
just did a little bit something
Yeah.
extra, but it's really crazy and sad at the same time that like that's what he cleaned, like that's what his thing was, that whole
Yeah.
emails, right? And he made it such a big deal that he really did get it in everybody's heads, because that was the rest of everyone's response.
oh man,
was the
people
emails.
chanting,
That
"Lock
was-
her up."
Yeah, and so when
Lock her
when I would
up.
ask people like, why not Hillary? Oh, because of the emails, and that's the only thing they could say
Yeah.
on her. And to be honest, like I would have taken Hillary and her emails 10 times over
Yeah, man.
Trump and all his bullshit. To be
Yeah,
honest,
man. Hell
because
yeah.
it's like if that's the
You
worst,
really
that-
don't like Trump, huh?
If that's
would you
hell no.
Would you take a year off your life to get him out the office today?
Yes,
Damn.
yes, I would.
Well, we'll all benefit from that because
Yes, I would.
I wouldn't. You know
I
what I'm saying?
would.
But
One
thank you.
year to get him out.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Oh, man.
Honestly, it's been really bad. Like
Yeah,
it's
it
so
has.
stressful, and it's like every single day. It's like how the hell? Like to me, it's like honestly, it's just an embarrassment that to say that he is the best
Yeah, man,
representation
of
out of
us.
us.
Yeah,
Like
man.
that's some bullshit.
Hey, and Horseface,
yeah.
I was
What's
watching.
She said, "What's up?"
I was watching Vice, you know, and they got the Viceland TV, but there's also Vice, and it's like these like news docs, you know, but it's like a news thing, and they were just showing the Trump effect around the world.
Oh my gosh, it's scary.
Oh man, like in Sweden, they doing Sweden for Swedes. They was talking about fake news. They were talking about
no.
yeah. They are really, and they were saying Trump by name. You know, people out there wearing "Make America Great Again" hats. Like they taking his philosophy. Same thing with Italy and everything, man. This dude has spread that virus
That's horrible.
across the world, not just in the country. Now what you seeing like where it looked like we're gonna have some kind of civil war as well. You know what I'm saying?
man.
But dude is a fucking mess until his daughter lock her up.
Yeah, lock her up.
All right, now speaking of
Throw
lock
her in
her
general
up,
population.
yeah, put her in with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Yeah, with Tekashi. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tekashi 6ix9ine is
company.
very caught up right now.
Oh,
So
Tekashi.
caught
Yeah,
up.
man. Federal indictments, man. I mean, federal case has been hit. They've been hit with.
What's the likelihood that he will not serve jail time?
I don't know.
feel
I don't think
Natalia.
so. I think he's
That's what I'm
serving
saying.
time.
One thing with the feds, when the feds get you, they already have the case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, they were going to build more and see who start to talk
Right.
and tell on each other, so on and so forth. But before the feds isn't like LAPD or somebody just pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? They already got enough to come and get you. You know what I'm saying? And they have enough where it's hard for you to kind of get out of it. You know, like one of my guys, he's doing federal time right now. And the thing with that federal time, when you do federal time, you know, you're doing a large percentage. You ain't doing the 50s and 60s or a day for a day or none of that shit.
Honestly, when I saw that he could be facing life for this, like a part of me really felt bad for him, only because of his potential and just seeing like where he's going. Like the fact that he has like 11 of his songs topped on Billboard, you know, and he hadn't even officially dropped his full album. Like he could have had a very bright future, but I think that he got caught up in being Tekashi and being Treyway and being all about what.
And I'm telling you, man,
right?
social media plays a big part of it too, because everybody has a camera. Then you're on your social media talking more shit than a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you do want to see where people turn a corner. And that's what we always said about Tekashi. You was like, man, you see him giving away money. You see him doing this. He's visiting kids. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he could have possibly turned a corner, but he always kept a deep foot in the bullshit too.
Yeah.
And I've seen people that turned the corner. I've seen Dog go for murder was the case with a real murder case, you know, turn the corner. We've seen a lot. I wish I would have saw Pac turn the corner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we see some people in our lives that you say, oh man, you know, they were a certain way when they were younger. But now you getting caught up at these young ages. You know, I'm looking at people. I don't even want to start saying names because I want to glorify, but I'm looking at other people, you know, getting 30-year sentences, getting, you know, 15, 20. Like, man, you can't take all this shit on the chin. It ain't gangsters being at home.
Yeah.
Right.
Gangsters taking care of your mom. Gangsters buying your mom something to eat,
Right.
being right in the community. That's gangster.
Take care
You know
of
what I'm
the kids,
saying?
your kids.
Being told when the fuck to get up, that's
Right.
gangster. When to eat, that's gangster. And I'm not putting nobody down. But I'm saying, man, if you're in a position where all you got to do is clam up just a little bit and take care of those that surround you, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that he's not sitting there wanting this time.
Yeah.
Right.
For whatever it is, for B-Dogs, Treyway, whatever it is, he don't want this time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He too young to want this time.
And that's what they're saying, you know, that this case has been building up since 2013. And allegedly, he only recently became friends with Shotty and Crippy, who one of them, I think Shotty was his manager. I forget what Crippy did for him, but he was part of his crew. He only known him for the past year. And that really sucks if he allowed them to influence him of who he became or who you associate yourself with.
Yeah,
like,
man.
you have to be very careful.
Guilty by association, affiliation, everything.
Because
man.
allegedly in one of the counts or whatever they're charging him for, Shotty and Creepy or other people were either beating somebody up and Tekashi was in the car recording it.
Yeah, see? All that, man. Everything.
So-
being affiliated, association, in concert with. And the one thing about with racketeering, when they grab up that many people, they grab the whole team. Everybody do time.
Yeah.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Because you damn
were
near
there.
a crime syndicate.
Is that accessory?
That's what racketeering is.
shit.
Yes, like
Partners in crime.
Come on, man.
It took that to a whole nother level. It's gonna get ugly. But I will say that to me, I don't know, like it's gonna sound mean, but I like that he's being punished for this because my concern is all the youth that follow him, that like all these kids that are saying Treyway that don't even know what the hell Treyway stands for or what
Yeah,
it
man.
is. And it's like you give these kids a false perspective of what it is or what it takes to be rich and famous or be glorified for whatever XY reasons. And for me, it's like, well, look, this is the reality of it. This is what he was doing, and this is why he's going to jail.
And you know what's crazy, Ida, besides your face, is I don't know. For some reason, I don't
What is
feel like
wrong
this
with
is
my
going.
face today?
Nothing, baby. I don't know if this is going to. For some reason, I don't feel like this is going to stick to him.
I hope it does.
I don't know why,
yeah,
man.
I got
Really?
a feeling.
But
too,
I know
something's
federal
gonna happen.
cases.
But I don't know. I mean, if he gets, I don't think he's gonna get out.
And the
Like, I don't-
FBI do their job, man.
Yeah, man, that's so
I
scary.
got
You
caught
say
up in a little federal situation,
You
man. I was
did?
like, oh my God, man, they do their job very well.
Hail to the nah. Like
Yeah,
that
they do their
scares
job
me.
very well. My man was like, all right, yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Well, he's locked up.
Yeah, the feds have to, and that's what they doing. When you see what they doing with Trump, people like,
Yeah.
man, why they don't just get him? Why they don't just get him? Because
They're building that case.
they creating that long ass file
Where you
that
can't
you're like,
dispute
damn, where you just say, you know what, go
Wow.
ahead, man, put those things
Yeah.
on.
Right.
You got
I'm just
me.
walking here. Where do I impeach myself at?
What else I know?
I can go.
All
I didn't even
hold
want to be
on. Is there a
president.
rail when I step down from here? Because I want to have a rail when I step down. Yeah, man. All right. Now, the Air Force One, does it fly me to this prison? Or am I doing time or just gone? All righty. But, man, thank you guys for hanging
Thank
out with us,
you.
man. Big Boys Neighborhood,
Big Boy.
uncut. Enjoy the rest of your day. For those that's out there, maybe you cutting up your onions and celery today so you can start your Thanksgiving cooking.
Woo.
I know that I am. You know what I'm saying? So if I come in tomorrow and I smell crazy, write me a pass. All righty. But enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. Thank you for hanging out with us,
you.
Big Boys
Big
Neighborhood.
Boy.